Let's roll.
Oh man. Ah, my face. It's broken. Life is good. Hey everyone, welcome to Dude Let's Draw. Tonight I will be showing people how to animate in Adobe Animate, and everything that I do art wise, I want people to know that they should be able to utilize it in other programs as well. I hope this will work because you know what I might do is make this screen bigger and turn off the overlay and make the Adobe Animate section bigger, just so no just so people can see the buttons I'm gonna press, and you know, we're gonna have a good time. We're just gonna have a good time. Here we go. Sometimes I'm a little messy, and you know what, that's okay. Life's messy. As Steve, I keep thinking of Steven Universe. If we didn't mess up pork chops, we wouldn't have a hot dog. It sticks with me. That show sticks with me. Okay, let me shrink myself. All right, here we are. Welcome, everyone. I'm Jen Yoko. Welcome to Dude Let's Draw. Today, I'd like to show you guys Adobe Animate. Now, the only reason why I have Adobe Animate is because I need all the editing software, so I figured let me just get it all bundled. But it used to be a program called Flash, and I used Flash religiously. Oh cow. I used it a lot. And it was easy for me to understand. It was just, for me, versatile, and it clicked. Eventually it clicked. My brain went, "Oh, that works. We can understand frames now." So, let's get started. Adobe Animate is so easy to use now. But forewarning everybody, it can get crash happy. But if you learn Adobe Animate, you can use the elements in Clip Studio Paint. Clip Studio Paint has an animation function, as well as Procreate. Procreate has an animation function. It's not as intuitive as this, but I would avoid Adobe Procreate Dreams. I tried going over it just to try and teach a lesson, but it hurt my brain. And I've heard a lot of the same people go through the same things. The other one is ToonSquid, which I heard is just like Adobe Animate. So I may have a YouTube video coming up just on ToonSquid. Can't wait. But for now, we're just going to go here. So Adobe Animate has segments where you can learn before you even start animating. So you could study and go over what to do, how to do it, this, that, and the third. So people don't seem to realize that the educational materials are right in front of you with any software that you choose. For instance, I clicked learn here on the left. Now you have hands-on tutorials. These let you follow step-by-step instructions in the application. Isn't that great? In the past, if you have an older version of Adobe Flash or any Adobe product or any software, there's always a help section that will show you at the top left here. I can't show you the menu right now, but just know when you click help, there will be animate help, animation community, tutorials, hands-on tutorials, as well as regular ones, and it goes from there. So for animation, what does everybody do? Let's start off with the ball bounce. When you click on these tutorials too, they have to load, so like, give it a minute. I said open. Open in the app. I guess mine is not wanting to open. That is weird. Come on, Adobe. You made all these animations. I would like to open it. Let's see. This video will introduce you to the basic building blocks of keyframes animation, such as symbols and tweening. That's cool, but I want the ball bounce. I don't want the fire dancing. Fine. Anyway, looks like we're doing fire dancing. That's cute. It also gives you the amount of time it will take on each one. Anyway, so this one, it pops up and it says dancing flames. Let's get this fire crackling in 17 easy steps. Start by adding the tools you require. And it, unfortunately, again, my thing is not working where it's showing the objects, but I promise you, it shows you little tiny videos on how to do these steps. And of course, when I stream, something's got to go wrong, but you know what? We're going to push through and do it anyway. So the next one is, it's telling me to go to the left here, and it says add polystar tool. This will help you customize the toolbar, and then click here and drag the polystar tool to the toolbar. So it's telling me to click on one of these, the three lines here, and then it's telling me to drag and drop a shape right under this line. It's really cool and very intuitive. So I grabbed the star and I dragged it. Then I'm going to go to the next step. Now it says Properties panel is an open one-stop shop for all settings related to tool, object, frame, and document. I love this section here. Tool, object, frame, and document. So like, It really goes through the colors, what you need, the style of the lines, what size of the lines. Also, like, there's anchor points. It goes deep. Then it goes draw a triangle, change the number of sides to 3, and draw a triangle at the center of the stage as shown above. So what it wants me to do, I already clicked on the shape and it's at polygon, right? So right here on the right hand side at the bottom, my hair's not blocking it yet. Pardon my stroke eye. I'm just going through it. So I'm going to make a triangle. There's 3 sides here. Then I'm going to drag and drop in the middle. Ready? 1, 2, and... oh! And 3. You got to be careful because it will draw big on the screen. There we go. Messy Bessie here. Thankfully, I know how to use this darn diddly yarn program so I can move stuff around. So when you drag a shape onto the screen, sometimes it goes wonky. All right, next one. Free transformation tool. Looks great. Select free transformation tool to stretch the triangle as shown above. So I'm going to click this little transformation tool. I love it. I love it. I love it. And you can stretch it to however you see fit. So I can just make it go up and down. This would make a great animation once, you know, if I were just to do shapes and music, this would be great. So I'm going to fiddle with that. Next one is the symbol is a reusable object that can be used to create instances. So I basically convert it into a vector, but we need it in our example. Once you create a symbol for the flame, you can reuse it to create instances in various flames. So I'm going to click on the object and convert it to a reusable symbol. So that's interesting. I'm going to go to the right hand side here and convert it to the symbol. I'm going to name it Baby Flame. But I have to make sure it is whatever it says it is, because the computer here is telling me leave it as a graphic. There's other options too, but you can't see it. But just know that I'm changing it into a symbol. Oh, it's terrible that I can't show you guys anything. Let me see if I can't change that now. Let me go into the properties of the Adobe. Oh dear, of Adobe Animate. And can I finagle this? I'm on Untitled 2. I wonder what... oh! Okay. That one's supposed to happen. And it's still not showing the window. Okay. Well, like I said, things happen. You try to do something nice. Okay, I'm going to give it a minute. Sorry, my eye's stroking out. Life's stressful. Is it still not working? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, how embarrassing. Ah. That's okay. I guess I'm just going to have to do it without the options. Can I put this back up here? Will it not show? Okay. Well, anyway, we're just going to continue. It's kind of futile without... actually, no, we're not going to do that. I'm stubborn. So I'm going to pause for a minute. You get to see the screen of wandering. I'm not satisfied. And the worst part is, like, I tested everything. Stuff happens. It's okay. Nobody's watching, so it's fine. Nobody's watching. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now you guys can see the screen. It wasn't showing up before, but it's best to fix it now. Okay. So now that you guys see like the tutorial, I had to click this little clover button to convert it to a symbol. And now I can reuse this symbol over and over and over again. Yay! Now we can make the flame. Double click to view the timeline of flame symbol. Each symbol has a timeline and stage. So the timelines should be down here. What is this? Each symbol has a timeline and stage of its own. Okay, cool. I got that. Oh, you're talking about the scene here? All right, cool. Tweening automatically generates frames in between two keyframes. It can be used to create simple motions such as morphing or displacement of an object. Cool. Thank you. I already know that. Just so you know, the Animation Survival Guide by Richard Williams is a godsend. So, you know, it also talks about tweening in grand detail. All right, so let's create a tween. Select the frame on the timeline and click the icon. Create classic tween and simply click OK. All right, I know the hotkeys too. If I press F5, right, and then it wants me to move this. Let's see. Move this over here. So when I click on this guy, I need to move this little white dot. It has to be on the first frame. I learned that a long time ago. Move it down. And then, let's see. I'm trying to follow this. It's okay. I figured it's going to be fine. Let's see, shift the anchor point of the triangle to the base. Okay, cool, I did that. The flame is ready to animate. Insert a keyframe. All right. You know what I didn't do? I didn't do create frame by convert to tween. Create a motion tween. Why is it purple? It should be classic tween, right? There we go. F6, and then I'm gonna use F6. You can use create a keyframe right here. There we go. I caught up. See, I know this program. Then the flame is ready for animation. Insert a keyframe at 12 and 24. So 12, I'm gonna press F6, and then already have one at 25, so I'm going to make it. Oh, if you ever get stuck, thankfully you could just drag this back. No, I need to delete it. I just cut the keyframe out and then clear it. So, no, dagnabbit. I'm going to press Shift F5 to delete that. That's too much. So just so you guys know, each of these little tickies here are frames. These are like pieces of paper. I wish that this tutorial kind of explained that. It's just showing you in between the frames. So like if you had no clue what the heck a frame was, just imagine individual sheets of paper. So right here it says F1. So if you do F1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, blah, blah, blah. Those are each, this is every piece of paper it's counting. And the big drawings are right here in that frame. All right, it won't even let me move this. This is annoying. Okay, cool. I'm going to click next. Click on keyframe 12. Use the free transformation tool to lower the flame. Click play to preview the animation. So remember that white dot I moved down here? It's so important that I did. So I'll move this down. And then, ooh, look at that. We have some movement with the classic tween. Next, you're going to click on the back arrow to exit the symbol. Oh, no, I was supposed to do this inside. Oh, no. It's fine. This is fine. We're just going to roll with it. This will bring you back to the main timeline stage. I did not understand the directions. So even if you were a beginner, you should, just so you know, because the mistake I made, this is great. When you click on a object and make it a symbol, you can create an animation in it so it will repeat. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it over again. This is good. I'm going to hide this. So I'm going to make another triangle. I'm going to do 3. Dang it, Bobby. I want to move this video out of the way, but I'm not. So I'm going to make a triangle here. I'm going to move it with this selection tool. And this may seem intimidating, but don't worry. I'm just going to review it again. We got the symbol ready. I'm going to convert it. So right here is the convert to symbol, or you could press, I think it's F8. Yep, convert to symbol. So I'm going to do flame. Cool. I'm going to go inside the symbol. Stop it. Then I'm going to click this move tool down. Now I'm going to add the tween. And it said to up to 24. So we're going to add that keyframe here. If you see this little letter A here, it says insert keyframe. I'm going to add it there. And then, actually, before I do that, it said, what is it? Create classic tween. Well, I can't do that yet. So let's do without. Let's just extend the frame. Go back to frame 1. This is what makes it confusing. Sometimes you just gotta drown a little bit. Here we go. And then it said, let's do create classic tween. You must convert the okay. All right. So now it made me go outside of the frame. I exited it. Let's do it again. Let's animate this flame again. I'm going to do all of this. It's not that this is hard, but it is kind of annoying if you don't know what you're doing, and it can be frustrating. But as somebody who has been working in this program for a very long time, it don't matter. So I did it twice. Ooh. Ooh, now they're flames. All right, next step. Hold Alt or Options and drag to create multiple. Oh, I see. So if I hold Alt, I can have multiple. Look at that. Now I have like a forest of flames. Next, select frame 24 and we go select frame 24 and long press an icon on the icon to extend the flames. This will increase the duration of the motion. Play to preview the animation. So it wants me to do this for how long? Are we inside the symbol though? That's another thing it doesn't explain. Do I have to go inside this and extend it? Because if I go inside it and extend it, that makes sense. So they're off just by a little bit. Well, now it's gone, right? Oh, this is so... Select extend the frame. Whatever. We're not doing that. I'm gonna fix this. All right. I'm gonna make a new layer. I'm gonna Alt duplicate, but I'm going to make sure when I Alt duplicate, there we go. They're all, I'm gonna move this up here. This way it's not messy. There we go. This is wild. No wonder people left this program. Going over these tutorials is interesting. Oh, Yoko, that character model is awesome. Oh, thank you, Mario. Long time no see. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. I'm just going over Adobe Animate. Oh, fiddlesticks! Adobe Animate is like giving me a hard time. I was actually trying to just go over like the instructions that are here, and I'm realizing like there's just like a flaw with these. Like if you're a beginner, and I'm not a beginner to Adobe Animate, it's not really explaining certain things. And I don't like that. Let me go into this symbol. Lip syncing. Let's see. It's all good. How are you? I hope you're well. I made this VTuber. I did the best that I could. I had to get help programming it. I see the So back to this. After I'm done with this, I'm going to show you guys the animation I'm working on, because hand-drawn animation really, like, to me is superior. You have a lot more control. It's just my brain work better that way. Okay. To create variations in motion, click on each flame and start to play loop. Now set the value to any number. So I'm going to move this. I'm actually going to change this to a darker orange. This tutorial is upsetting me. All I wanted to do was a ball bounce just to show the controls. And look at it. I forgot I can't change the colors because everything. Another thing Adobe Animate does, if you change one thing, everything else will change unless you make it different. So that's fine. This is okay. We're just going to deal with it. So what does this say? Frame picker. Which one is this one on? I'm going to do F6. I'm going to create a keyframe here and here. And I'm going to do this with them. And that way it's not jumping. And then I do classic tween. Yeah, classic tween. Classic tween, classic queen, I guess. Wait. Classic tween. Classic tween. Well, here we are. I'm going to do this one. What did it say? To create various motions on the symbol. More looping. Where's the looping option? Tools, default, more settings. No. Accessibility. Girl. To create, click on each flame and select play in a loop. So I'm going to click on this flame. Here we go. And then it's telling me to do, let's do 7 here. Let's do here. Oh, let's do 5. And then what's this one? Let's do, oops. Why for you no answer? Frame first. Frame picker. Let's see. Oh, and make sure it's on loop. Okay, cool. Dissecting this is interesting. Because, man, some things are working and some things aren't. Like, the number for this is not letting me pick it. It let me do the other ones. They're all the same. So to create variations in motion, click on each flame and select play in a loop. Okay, cool. Okay, I got it. So I have to click that one. It won't let me do anything else. So I'm going to click this one. Play in a loop. Cool. And then I don't know why this is doing this. Sometimes you just got to roll with the punches. Okay, I'm clicking it. I'm going to loop it. It won't let me loop it. That's fine. That's fine, Adobe. Make me look stupid. You and your stupid policies. I'm going to do what I remember to do. Because these directions are stupid. I'm going to move the animation around. I'm going to ease this in. Because flames are sporadic. Here they go. I'm glad you're doing well, Mario. That's awesome. I'm struggling on this tutorial. It's weird. Thank you so much. It took me a very, very long time. I'm trying with gusto to really try my best and start over on YouTube because I have a project I'm working on. I'm almost done developing all the characters. I just need to finish writing the stories. I'm just doing it, you know. I really appreciate it. I don't want to give up on this tutorial, but at the same time, I feel like this tutorial that I'm going over requires more practice, and I'm like, I could have just done this on my own without the tutorial, right? So I'm gonna skip all this and do it the way that I know. And so, for instance, okay, if I want this to go in different modes, I would just select, I would make sure that each and every one is on the same level, right? Except for this one. Make this one tall. And then make this one here. Let's see. Add a keyframe here. How have you been? Have you been doing more game reviews? I've been so out of the loop-de-loop lately that I've just been really trying to focus, like I said. I know, like I could have just, I just wanted to show people that, hey, Adobe Animate has inside tutorials. I'm probably, when I edit this video, I'm probably just going to scrap this segment and just mention that there are tutorials here, but I don't recommend anything but the ball bounce section, because at least with the ball bounce, it was, for what it was worth, very, very, very easy. All right, I'm going to make a log. And not for nothing, I don't like giving up. And I want to show you guys what I've been working on for years. It's taken me years to work on a walk cycle because I wanted it perfect. Thanks, Matt. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. No, seriously, thank you guys. I'm working really, really hard. I'm trying to like be more focused and get a message out there. And I also want to like show people, like, don't give up on art. Don't let AI rule your world, bruh. Don't. We are so much more than just robots and consumers. We're finite human being. Finite. That's too extreme. We are interesting human beings, okay? Oh, I'm just going to make another layer and just make another square here. So I'm going to make another square here for a log, but still have an idea I have considered going back to. Ooh, you should go back to your idea. I feel like I don't want to go too deep. I'm going to go deep anyway, but I want to go too deep. I really think everyone should be able to do what they have always wanted to do and not be afraid of it, because I've been afraid for too long, and now like teaching has really humbled me, and it's taught me new strategies, how to think, and I've been teaching at an art center for over 5.5 years, and man, I've learned so much from students and software. Oh my gosh, the software out there is limitless, right? So there's also that. Let's see what we got. I haven't made a video in a while. See, I remember hand animating the ball bounce on paper. So do I, Matt. Hand animating. I'm going to show you guys in just a second. If you could just wait. I want to finish this flame because I don't like the way Adobe Animate showed me. We wield power AI can never achieve. It is true. We shall always be the victor. I just feel like people who are gung-ho about AI. Okay, cool. Good for you. I'm happy for you, but I can at least create something from my mind that you lack the ability to. You know, it's not a brag, but it is a truth. Let's see. Now I'm just making sure that the flames function in a way. There we go. See, there we go. I fixed it. So, I want to say a shout out to Jeremy. He's like my main guy for Adobe Animate / Flash. This dude doesn't fool around when it comes to like animation or animating. He showed me everything I know. All right, I'm going to call this Failed Flame. But you guys motivate me. All right, I'll show you what I'm working on. And I want, there's a reason why I've spent years on this. So this is a animation I promised somebody a very long time ago. And uh-oh, what's this music? I don't want lyrics. Thank you, music. You're making me feel things. Okay, so this is an animation of someone's OC. And I'm saying it's an OC because I don't think they're a furry. They just love drawing this character, and his name is Shred. And I've worked on this animation for 6 years. Yeah. And all I want to do is color it in and clean it up. And I don't know if I'll have the time to, but I kind of want to just stay up and see what I can do. The animation is fluid, but if I were to go into the frames, I still see some issues, right? I see like the leg a little shrinking a little bit and the arm shrinking. But I spent so much time. I studied the Tezuka School of Animation, and then I also went to the Animation Survivals Guide. So I went over both of their walk cycles to at least get this right, and I filmed myself. I filmed myself walking. Like, if I were this character, how would I want to walk? I want to eventually just hand animate everything, but it takes so long for ein Leben. All right, let me switch displays. Let me go back to the old one. Okay. Wait, was this different? All right. So, we're back here. I'm going to show you how many frames it took. So, for basics, I have a total of 30 frames, but it took me, again, years. Holy crap, years. Let me get here. And I still want to fix it up, right? It's not perfect, but I tried. So I wanted to, I think there's a line at the bottom. I think I put them on a line and I hit it. Where's the line? Oh, no. Here's this character colored in. Oh, I started to clean it up and I forgot. I was so into how perfect it should be, I forgot that I have to be consistent with cleanup. Yeah, these are 30 frames that has taken me like years to do just for a stinking walk cycle. And to top it off, I even had to look at the character sheet several times, and then I had to redraw it myself. So like right here is where I make a boo-boo. Right here. And I just want to fix it. This is what I want to fix. So what I'm going to do is do my... Yeah, walk cycles are hard. I can't... There's so many evens, I can't odd. No, I'm saying... So what I'm going to do is attempt to make it right. Because I promised this dude years ago. And he's one of my favorite artists. By the way, Adobe Animate's Crash Happy. I'd only recommend Adobe Animate to learn. Because Turbo Squid's better. Turbo Squid is on the iPad. It has the same elements as Adobe Animate. And you can save stuff in the cloud. Da-da-da-da-da. You don't miss animation walk cycles? Well, I feel you. So let's fix this walk cycle. Yeah? So, I guess his foot is on the floor here. So for what it's worth, spending years on it, I feel like now's the time to grind and put it in place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the one. This is the one where I messed up. And I have to do a lot of this stuff on my own. I don't have the necessary help. So I guess with this, I don't have, like, I do have a support system, which is great, but to get the help that I really want, like, fix it for me, it can be difficult. So let's extend his foot. All right, now let's go back. 1, 2, 3. That's the thing. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I guess I gotta. And I don't know where the lasso tool is. Where's the lasso tool? Lasso, assets, library, transform, scene. I have quite a few beefs with. Here it is. Here's the lasso tool. I have a few beefs with Adobe Animate versus Flash. I feel like Flash, I was just so comfortable in my skin with it that when I tried to animate using the old one, I couldn't. Let's see if this is better. He's walking, and then it just looks like his foot. Looks like his foot is changing. I don't, not for nothing. I want to finish as many things as, oh gosh darn it. I want to finish as many things as I can. And, you know, if people watch me, great. If people don't watch me, that's fine. I'll make them watch me. You'll figure it out. Let's see. Is this it? There we go. There. So Mario, are you going to start YouTube over again? Because I'm out here encouraging people with their dreams, y'all. I see what kids can do and older people can do. It feels like there's a gap, right? So I'm bringing this up because I notice kids are like, yo, I'm gonna do it. And then older people, after like let's just say when you reach 20s into your 30s, I feel like you're wasting time, and we're not really wasting time, but you're learning. You're learning, right? You're learning and you're messing up. I'm praying that you're learning, right? And you're just trying to figure out, like, holy cow, what am I going to do with my life? And then when you reach their 40s, it's like, yeah, everything's great. I fixed my finances. We're good. You know, I'm not 40 yet, but I'm at the point in my life where I'm like, nah, I'm just going to do it. Don't tell me I can't do it, because F you. F you, I'm going to do it. Let's see. What is this? The Nickelodeon blob appeared. Yeah, the Nickelodeon blob did appear. Holy cow. Why does it look like it's shortening? Yeah. I really, sometimes when I talk with people, I want to know, like, what are you working on? It doesn't have to be art. What are you accomplishing? You know, what is the big thing you want to accomplish? You know what it is? Boop. Here we go. Let's fix this. Sometimes you gotta notice. Let's make this hit the line. There we go. Yeah, dude. I think we all can relate in some way, shape, or form. I met a woman who, she was in her 70s. She was just, she was in her 70s, and she wanted to accomplish a lot. And she's still alive. She just moved. She wanted to do a lot for the art community and all around the world. And I was like, dang girl, more power to you. And that's something to admire and believe, because sometimes when you get older, you have younger people being disrespectful, and they're like, oh, you old people. But I get it, because there are a lot of older people who are just out of touch, and then you meet the that old person who's like Master Splinter or Oogway, and they're like, life isn't so hard once you get rid of the crap. And I'm like, dang, okay. All right, let's see if this looks a little... That's better. That's better. That's a little better. So what do we got? Well, this is a video I had half completed, and let's see. Let me look. Well, there is a video I had half completed, and there are ideas, original story ideas, I toy for fun. Well, I would say get that Google Doc or the Word. What is it? Word? Does anybody use Word anymore? Get that Windows Word out and just type it up and plan it out and get it done. I have a few projects I'm working on. But the biggest thing right now is, one, I'm practicing some stuff, as you can see here. And two, I am on the verge of publishing my, one of the kids' books I'm working on, and my comic book. I have a cartoon in the works as well. There's like a lot, but I'm doing one thing at a time. All right, here we go. I wanted to go into more detail about animating, so let me do that really quick. So if I were to start animating, if I were to show you guys how to animate in Adobe Animate real quick, I would only show you guys the basics upon basics, right? So I would show you, look, the menu's here on the left. The menu's here on the left. And if you hover over the menu, it'll tell you what the tools are. And I notice people don't see that. So come on, hover over tell me what you are. Tell me what you are. Tell me what you are. Okay. It'll say lasso tool, free transformation tool, brush, pencil, square, oval tool, and so on. And then there's 3 dots here. It'll show you a menu, and it'll show you can even put bones in your character. But, down here is also your color picker. You got your color picker down here. And not for nothing, a lot of the newer animation tools are way more intuitive, and I don't know, I find them to be a lot easier to use, but my brain and body are so used to Adobe Animate that I can make a circle, press F6, make another keyframe, or I guess in this case F5, no, not F5, F7, put on the onion tool here, because this is your timeline at the bottom. Got your layers, you got folders, you got your trash can, you could turn off and on your layers, dabba dabba doo, dabba dee dee. But I have a frame here, draw a circle. I'm going to press F7. If you can't press F7, right here in the middle, it says blank keyframe. So I'm going to blank keyframe there. I'm going to go this. I'm going to just use the hotkey because it's faster. I'm going to keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And I'll drive one here. And then I click repeat to loop. Bada bing, bada boom, we looping. It's like, driving all over the place. But that's, like, I should have just done that in the first place. It's annoying. All right, back to you guys. So let's see, I had a audio detailing minor plot stuff that lasts about an hour and a half, and it only touches on basic plot. Ooh, original animation sounds great. Yeah. You know what? Stuff going on basic plots, you should like a lot of these video essays that I see from people are so like I listen to them more than I watch regular TV. They're just so good. And I think if you follow through with your idea, I think it'll be fine. And the biggest reason why I'm encouraging you is because like who's it gonna hurt? Don't go out of your way to not do it and regret saying, well, I have a video idea, but I never followed through with it. You're going to regret it. Like, again, this animation here, I've been working on it for years, and now I'm just going to sit here and finish it. I'm going to finish it. Ooh, you voice act the story. See? Even better. Because now, when you voice act, it showcases your talent. It showcases your abilities. Like, come on now. Come on now. And not for nothing, people might get tired of me, like, you don't give up on your dreams, but it's freaking true. Ah! Okay, I'm over it. Finish it. Do it. Do it. Like, just do it. I think I can finish because I'm way faster at drawing now. I'm pretty sure I can finish this tonight. And now that it's a lot smoother and I got his booty moving, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm going to change his color, though, and the background because I have crappy eyes and I like to color in the dark. So, yeah, Mario, just work. It doesn't matter how long it takes you either. That's another thing I'm realizing. Just tinker with it till it feels right and then go forth and do. I have another project that I am taking an ungodly amount of time. I have like several. But I think the key is, oh my God. I think the key is just all frames, please. It's just knowing to not be afraid and just be like, oh yeah, I got this. I got this in the bag. It's taken me 25 hours to do it, but who cares? I'm doing it now. And you'll feel so good. You will feel good. You'll feel proud of yourself. Just like how I'm proud of you. All right. Now here's the icky part. Oh God, I can't work with the screen. My eyes! They hurt me. Okay, here we go. 30 frames. I also have other animation. I did a Yoko one. I could show you that too. I know I'm just drawing anthro people a lot. Let's see. Where's my Yoko battle one? Test stance. I think this is it. I did this test stance one recent. No, this isn't it. Oh wait, this is the animation. Yeah. Yeah, that's another. This is okay. This is the. I'll just show you guys. This is like the preview animation I'm working on. This is taking me months. I animate and I stop. This is storyboards. it looks weird because you don't know the context of it, but storyboarding helps me so much because I didn't put a lot of effort in. This took me like one afternoon, but this is going to be fully colored and rendered, I promise. That was the thing that I'm working on. But where's my walk cycle? Where's my animation? Oh, here it is. This is the fluid. Here we go. I was studying. Where is she? Are you kidding me? Hold on. This is gonna annoy me now. Now, I did a ball bounce. I just come into this program. I'm like, I'm coming in hot. Is this it? No, this is not it. Are you kidding me? I spent so much time on this one. Oh, I think it's this one. I feel silly. You know what? I keep pressing the thing, but this is in its own animated group. Okay, here we go. I at least have it here. I was studying, so I wanted to make another video on, okay, study the shit that you love. Why? You want to make a video on stuff that's your favorite things. You're going to be that expert. For me, like, all the video games that I played, I played a lot of fighting games. So I just studied. I didn't trace anything. I love Arcana Heart. I love I in the Heart. And this isn't perfect, but if you can see, I got the bounce down and it's smooth, but I still have a lot of fixing to do. So there's that. But yeah, a lot of animation is coming. It's just animating on stream, people don't want to see. But yeah, I wanted to study this because studying things that you love, you will sit and pay attention to, versus things that you don't like, you're going to be like, well, why should I do this? There's no value in it for me. Why should I care? So studying what you love. Again, this is I from Arcane Heart. I went over to Game Sprites because the Game Sprites always have wonderful broken down animation. Yes, Arcana Heart has great fighting animation, great fighters, and I have hero complex in the back of my mind. I love the main characters, but studying the positions of keyframes, I thought I had to do every single motion. Like, how do you get from here to here, right? I thought you had to draw in between, something in between it. Like, for instance, I thought you had to have something in between here to here. I thought you had to have something in between from here to here to there. But it doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm getting off subject. Sorry. I'm just excited and I'm geeking out. So I took this and I put it together the best way I could. I always have to leave a line at the bottom because I was like, I don't want it to be off. But just looking at her frames. So we're getting ready. We're preparing. We're getting into the pose, right? I'm starting to punch, but she doesn't just punch. She leaves anticipation, and then she pulls back, and you have secondary motion right here with with her little thingy-majigger, her ribbon, and then she winds up, she's getting ready, and she's flying through. This is like the in-between, and she's flying full force across the screen. And there's like, she's pulling back like a pistol, and shooting off. And I've been going through these frames over and over until I get to here. Because if it were, okay, anime is great because it's a little more realistic in the movement. But if this were cartoony, she would be stretching. She would be like stretching all over the place. But here we got the secondary motion going on, and I love it. So within just these short amount of frames, it tells me so much. But I want to learn how to clean up and get nice, clean lines. I can get the animation now. I have the confidence to get the animation, but to get these nice, clean lines and setup, kind of bada bing, bada boom like this, it's going to take me time. Okay, rant over. I'm going to have a drink of... I'm going to drink some water. Okay, now I'm going to go back to shred. I'm drinking my water. I want to see how many frames I can complete tonight. I always say, I'm like, hey, I'm going to push. I'm going to push and I'm going to do it. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, let's see. I think this is reasonable. This color. Let me change the background just a little bit more. That's better. And I'm going to zoom in. There are some artists that suggest that you don't zoom in. I don't know if any of you guys draw. I know, Matt, you do. Other than that, I think it's worth it. Let's see. Somebody just DM'd me on Facebook. I don't like messaging people I don't know. Like, who are you? I don't want to be distracted. Okay, let's do it. I'm going to test out a few brushes first and see. Yeah, so this guy, his name, the artist is Shownuff, and I love his art. It's a little on the his art ranges from really cool to a little spicy. And oh, it's Mario. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I got scared. Yeah, BNA. Dude, I feel if I had to choose between BNA, because I watched it. I didn't finish it, and I think I will. Yeah, certainly. Thank you for letting me know. Let me just make sure we're friends on there. Let me just, aren't we friends? Thank you. I get so skeptical. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. Like, let's make sure we're friends. I'm confirming your request. Perfect. All right. Now we're friends. Beautiful. Okay, not for nothing, but the music in BNA, fire. Okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, you looked up Shownuff 44, because his stuff goes from really cool to like, oh, this is spicy. This is a little spicy here, you know? And I just love his art because I met him in person. He's really, really nice. I consider him the Ryu to my Sakura. Like, they say never meet your, what is it? Never meet your idols. But, like, the two people that have really influenced me in my life have been really nice to me. I've had other people who I've met in the past who I've really loved and admired, and they treated me like shit. And I ended up like being devastated. And it's like you save all your money, right? And you buy the item that you want, and that item is just not what you thought it was, or it's broken, or something like that. I'm not trying to say that these people are broken, the people that I didn't like, but the guy, Show Enough 44, he's always been like a stand-up guy. I've paid him for several commissions. I haven't spoken to him in a very long time. But every time I commission him, dude goes above and beyond. And I love it. Let's see. Oh, no. But yeah, he definitely looks like the wolf from B&A. And B&A didn't exist. This guy's been making this character's art for a very long time. Just so you know. Just for context. Let's see. The brand new Animal opening instrumental is by one of my favorite techno rock artists. Yeah. I have a few... let's see. I have had a few of those meetups at cons. So, okay, good question. So, like, it's not a question, but it's more of a at cons. Who have you met that really made you feel inspired and loved versus people you've met who've made you feel like, wow, I'm really depressed after meeting you now. Let's see. Okay, let me fix this chin. Thank God character sheets exist, because, like, I just can't. There. Then. I feel like Show Enough is my Ryu, and I've gone off and traveled to work on my art with reckless abandon. And I want to publish and do commissions like how he does, because, man, his work is so good and his portfolio's vast, and someone I want to continue to strive to be. I don't want to, like, put him on a pedestal, but I'm just saying, like, artists you want to strive to be like, he's one of them. Okay, let's see. Tony Barker and Scott McNeil were awesome to meet. Yo, I met Scott McNeil too. He's such a baddie. He is such a baddie. I love Scott McNeil. Oh my God. Like, he gave me a hug and he encouraged me, and, like, he loves the work that he does. Like, oh my God. Great guy. I've heard good things about Tony Barker. Troy Barker. I read it as Tony, my bad. Alright. Going to go to the next frame. Alright. We made this backwards. We're just gonna roll with it. Can you stop yelling at me, Adobe Animate? I'm gonna save my work. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I'm hoping I at least get the lines done. I hope I get the lines done. Have you met somebody that really spoiled it for you? Like, ruined the Like, man, I thought you were great. And then it just ruined the image of that person. I met the... Ooh. I think I met the original Hulk. Was it Ferrigno? I think that's what his name is. He was the Monster Hulk. As if for a negative, had an odd situation with Eric Stewart. But, to be fair, I was kind of taking a bit too long getting a picture with him. My phone really stunk at the time. Listen, I've been there, and you get nervous, and you're like, Like, not for nothing, a lot of fans can be really great. The OG dude in green paint Hulk. Yeah, the OG dude, green paint Hulk, was not a nice dude. I remember going to a con with my friend, and we wanted a picture. We didn't know he was on break. He could have just told us. And he goes, "You want a picture with me? That'll be $70. And I was like, dang. And this was like in the early 2000s. I was like, $70. I'm sure he would have charged more now. And I get it. You know, you don't want to be bothered by fans, but you don't have to be mean. Like, I see you differently now. Now you are a cranky Hulk. Ugh. God bless all the people who are patient with animating a cleanup. Because, I don't know. Jeez. What crawled up his butt? I hope it was just a bad day. Nah, man, he's playing the part. He hulking out. He did look like... I don't know how to describe it. I'm not trying to speak bad of him, but at the time, he just didn't look... not just happy, but he looked tired. Like, he had a night. He went to a con, and he had a night. And then somebody told me nobody went to his table because his time to shine was over, you know? And I guess that would put anybody who worked on a show and was only known for that, it would make anybody angry, you know? Hulk angry! Hulk charged $70! Hand. Get this here. Ugh. It's that time of night where I'm getting tired, but also at the same time, I want to see how far I can get. And possibly take a quick break. Because cleanup is hard. It may look like I'm going easy, like this is easy for me, but this is, my brain is going 1,000,000 miles a minute right now. I want to rotate the canvas too, but I can't. I saw a girl on a live stream once clean up her line work with just the line tool. I don't know how you could do it. I just don't. But you know what? God bless her. Yeah. I usually, in my animations, I make puppets. I use the puppet tool a lot. So all I have to do is draw and clean up one time. And I animate assets. But my animation is not clean in the fact that it's just jittery and wonky versus hand drawn. I was encouraged to be like, yo, girl, just hand draw it. But I don't want to clean it up. Oh, dear God. Oh, thank God. More water. Sorry, my puppet just breaking. I'd stream. Another thing is, what I'm thinking of doing is, what the? Okay. Wait. Okay. Wait. Okay. We'll just go off of that sheet. Ugh. This is why character sheets are imperative. God bless every animator. Because they go through it. There we go. I forgot. Shred has a... Let me go through here. You know what? Well, we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. Oh, speaking of which, did you see Scavenger's Reign? Is that the show on Netflix? About the... Well, it was on HBO Max, and now it's on Netflix. I haven't watched it yet. I was told to give it a try. I love the art and animation, and I really hope that, from what I'm hearing, that A, it's really good, and B, that it gets picked up for another season. Yeah, I want to see that and Blue-Eyed Samurai. Because I heard Blue-Eyed Samurai was fire. And that Scavenger's Range was cut off way too early before before people could even know about it. Ooh, okay. Highly recommend then. I'm here for that. You know what? Since it's the weekend, for me, I'll give it a go because I don't watch a lot of shows anymore. I watch a lot of YouTubers. Oh, dear gravy. Yeah, TV for me and Netflix is hard unless somebody tells me, like, yo, Yoko, there's a thing. And I'm like, yeah? Is it animated? Or is it a K-drama? Like, that's the only way you're going to get me to watch it. If it's a K-drama or if it's animated. I was deep into, I was deep into, what was I deep into? I was deep into the Owl House. Oh my God, I love the Owl House. And then Disney's like, no one's gonna watch that. And then they put it on YouTube, and it's their most watched YouTube video they've ever posted. I think that's hilarious. Let's see here. Especially if you like 2D animation. Ooh, I miss 2D animation. Yeah, 2D animation. Okay, I'm gonna say this, but I really like American 2D animation. But executives and business people get in the way of the writing and the care and the message of the original storytelling because they gotta make money off of it, and I get it, but like, we're having an indie animation boom right now. I think I raved about it in a previous video, but indie animation is here and it's here to stay. And the indie animation studios, like for instance, Glitch Mob, they have Digital Circus. I don't know if you've seen Digital Circus, but it's actually good. I'm not obsessed with it. I just think it's a really cool concept. It reminds me of Dot Hack mixed with Saturday morning cartoon vibes. There are several animated shows that are causing the animation industry to flip because they're like, oh, but they're paying their animators a regular wage. We can't have that. So all the animation I'm about to tell you is on YouTube. So we have Digital Circus. It is the highest viewed indie animated cartoon currently on YouTube. So Digital Circus, just a premise. It's about a girl who's stuck in this digital circus, but we're assuming it's an online game, right? And she's stressed and she can't process what the heck is going on. And it's pretty good. There's 2 episodes right now. Next one's Lackadaisy. I highly recommend. That's all 2D animated, hand-drawn. The animators, I like to follow a lot of the animators. One of them said that they have to do like 10 drawings a day. And that's a lot. Especially if you want to be consistent. Like, and I messed up on the hand. 10 drawings a day. That is a lot. Minimum. Right? Then there is Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss. That has a fan following that has remained strong since its inception, but Digital Circus kind of beat them. I really like Hell of a Boss. You could watch Hell of a Boss right now. Yeah, but 10 drawings a day is a lot. In Japan, I hear it's way more, but they don't get paid nearly as much. Like an animator in Japan, depending on the studio, sometimes only gets like $400, $700 a month minimum, or like less than $400 a week. So to be an anime animator is like starving. That's awful. But these indie animators, they're self-funding, they're selling merch, they have Patreon. The girl who did Lackadaisy Cats, I met her. She's so nice. She's been working on this comic since the early 2000s. Yeah. What else is there? There's also Goddess. Let me. I actually saved a list of indie animation. It was like Goddess High, something like that. Goddess. Oh, let me get. There's so many things. Let me find it. Let me find the list. Ah, I'm so excited. Okay. Oh, it's called God's School, the Olympian Gods. That one is like, what if Monster High and Disney's Hercules had a full-on TV show about gods and goddesses in high school and in relationships. It's interesting. It's not my favorite, but it's good. The animation's phenomenal. The next one is Ramshackle. Holy cow, Ramshackle is ridiculous. Actually, as a matter of fact, if you want, I can leave all of the indie animations in the description. I wonder if I could put it in the description right now. Hold on. And then other one that is my number one is Punch Punch Forever. Punch Punch Forever is everything that I want to achieve in an animated short. And he did it in Flash. He animated Punch Punch Forever in Flash. Which goes to show you don't have to have the latest equipment in order to be like a really fancy animator. I'm going to leave it in this video's description. Let me just try and change that now. Let me go to my live. Let me see if it'll change it. Let's see. List of indie animated cartoons for you all to watch. If I were honest, if I were like completely honest, I would love to make a 5-minute pilot for my Yoko cartoon based off of the comic strips that I've been working on for years. And it would just be simple. But I mean, I'm working on some stuff now. So that should be enough. I'm already doing a lot. All right, let's see if I can stay consistent with the lines. Not for nothing, I could cheat and copy and paste it, but I'm not going to do that. All right. I put it in the description to maybe refresh your page and see if it's... yeah, it's there. It's there. It's there now. So, again, what you want to look... The best ones. Ramshackle, Punch Punch Forever, Has Been Hotel, Hell of a Boss, Lackadaisy Cats. Murder Drones is good in its own right, but I'm very confused by that show. Murder Drones is very confusing, but they're doing so well. There's also Long Gone Gulch. Long Gone Gulch feels like a Nickelodeon cartoon, and I'm here for it. And some of these pilots became shows, like, for instance, Final Space. But yeah, check them all out. There's even more indie animated cartoons than this. But that gets into fandom. What time is it? I want to see... Well, I don't think I can finish 30 drawings tonight. Whatever. Here I am. Just doing the best that I can. But yeah, guys, I just geek out on that stuff. I love it so much. You know, I am going to cheat. I want to know if it will save me time. Command C. Command Shift V. This way the head I want to know. You know what I'm going to do? I'm only going to do the head. Because my brain get tired. My boy get tired. Someone did a Murder Drones and Hello Boss crossover animation, nailing both styles. Yo! That's fire! By the way, I'll be seeing you in 2 weeks, brother. Hi, baby. I should have a icon of my dog and my cat because they're fun. They're just neat. They're just neat. I think the only thing I'm going to do is copy and paste the head. There was a time where I tried cheating, and cheating took me so long to do that I never finished anything. But I'm only going to cheat in certain instances. Like this one. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But yeah, guys, like, there's hope for animation. We are in a time where we're in a prime for really good, like, let's beat AI. Forget it. Let's just beat it. Let's just make our own stuff. Write our own, tell our heartfelt stories. We all have got them. Like, no AI is going to create the experience or even have the experiences that we have. We have to tell it to have it. And even then, yeah, AI might get to a point where it can fabricate the feeling, but it won't be that feeling. It should just be used as a tool to help and not an end-all be-all. How did I move this? Let's just move this here. Let's see. There really is hope for animation. For sure. I agree. I can't say anything about the video game industry. I'm hearing there might be a video game crash. I'm hearing that. I don't know how true that is. I gotta stand up. To the standing desk. I don't know how true that is. But I am hearing that there will possibly be an animation strike. I keep talking about it. So if there is, just so y'all know, an animation strike, it's going to affect animated shows and movies moving forward because they're not paying animators enough. They're not giving them enough. Versus like indie animation, like, yo, get in on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh boy, I'm getting paid a regular wage. I can actually pay my bills. Dabba dabba dooba dooba dee. That's just how it should be. And I guess because the CEOs at Glitch and Vivzy Pop, they've either had animation industry experience and probably lawyers. They seem to know how to handle things. And I'm sure somebody will argue that point, like, hey, this did so and so, and it's like, I don't know, dude. I'm just telling you what I know. Don't shoot the messenger. go. It's weird. Tonight I wanted to teach Adobe Animate, but here we are. Just yelling at Adobe Animate and talking about animation, my favorite. Okay. What is your favorite animation? It could be anime, it could be a live action with an element to it. Oh god. Can you not? Adobe Animate, you know? Oh my god. Oh my god. I must be getting tired. There we go. Let's fix this. There we go. Now, if this selected range. There we go. That's why. I was like, I don't want every frame selected. Ooh, dagnabbit. There we go. There. Now I can fix this. There we go. Let's see. Oh boy, that is hard to answer. Ooh, can't say for sure, but I did really love Princess Mononoke. Mononoke was my favy. I love Princess Mononoke with every ounce of my being. I watched it again over quarantine, and I was like, I realize I like this movie not just because there's wolves in it, but the message was just beautiful. I loved Miyazaki's messages. I love Miyazaki. I ended up liking The Cat Returns, even though that's not mainly his film per se. Shut up, Adobe Animate. I think it was animated in his studio, but I don't know. Brain tired. The message, the art style, animation are still top notch. Yes, I agree. 100,000%. One of the anime movies that inspired me to draw more. Yeah. I also feel like Mononoke gets shelved a lot because I guess Mononoke is a little more adult compared to let's just say Spirited Away and Howl's Moving Castle. I taught a class and we just watch Miyazaki movies because they're just easier to show. And Howl's Moving Castle, like, women love Howl, like, kids like Howl's Moving Castle, I guess. I'm like, Let's try and follow. Let's try and follow this. There we go. 1. Oops. 2. I'm just going to do it the way I can. There we go. Let's see. Yeah. I find that Porco Rosso is also a good movie. I don't think people in America really took to it, which really surprised me. Porco Rosso was fire. It was very much like, it's about World War II and abandonment and forgiveness, forgiving yourself. Like, that movie shook me. I didn't think it would be as good as it was. And I love Miyazaki Week whenever, was it Miyazaki Month? Miyazaki month. I think I'm getting too tired now. I might need to, after this drawing, I might need to stop. I might get up in the morning and finish this or not. But I have adult things to do, like get my oil changed in my car and work on budgeting. Adulting. I also heard that there are other so I didn't realize Miyazaki's resume was so vast, because if you are a Gen Xer or a millennial, probably a millennial, and you've watched Nick Jr. as a kid, Miyazaki worked on some of the fairy tale animated TV shows like Heidi, Sherlock Hound, which I adore. I love Sherlock Hound. Not because I'm a furry or anything. I'm kidding. Nazca and the Valley of the Wind, that movie still gives me shivers too. I saw that movie on a VHS tape before, and they called it something else. And somebody confirmed it, because my brother rented Nazca and the Valley of the Wind, and because we thought anime was like the coolest thing to ever come out. And because it was just more mature animation. It was just, and they dubbed it differently. And I just remembered the Nazca's little squirrel friend. And that's about it. And then when I bought the movie as an adult, I was like, wait a minute. This is nothing like how I remembered it. What is it? And that movie had a great message too. Like, not for nothing, Miyazaki's a very big environmentalist. My first anime I fell in love with was Kashan. I've never heard of that one before. Let me look at that. Let's see. Oh! The Kassan. He was on the Sci-Fi Channel. Him and his dog. Yo. When I saw that on the Sci-Fi Channel, I was like, yo, this is really cool, but I don't know what's going on, because I was a baby. Sci-Fi Channel was like the true pioneer, and then Toonami took it over the edge. Tatsunoko really did well with Kashan. Yep, they did. Gundam Wing. Oh my gosh. All the nerdy girls loved Gundam Wing in high school, and I'm not into that. I'm not a Gundam fan, but I have mad respect for Gundam. Holy cow. I felt Gundam Wing was just, I had to watch it, right? It was the thing to come on, and I wanted to talk about it with my friends in school. But one girl took it too far. She was like imagining dating the boys from the ship, and I was like, oh, this is all right. And then she was like, you can't date so and so. I was like, I had no intention of dating Hero Yui. You can have him. Or everybody liked, was it Troa Barton, because I guess he was just like a soft boy or something like that. I don't know. I just don't know. Sorry, my eyes broke. Ooh, the Big O. Yo, okay, I'm glad you mentioned Big O, because Big O reminded me, I felt like Big O was Batman. Japanese anime Batman, and I really liked that show. It was too good for what it was. I heard it didn't do well in Japan, but it did well in America, and it's just so interesting how certain shows over there don't do well, but over here we kill it. Or they can do well here and we don't advertise it well, and then it eventually becomes a hit, i.e. Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon was one of those, and I love that. I still love that show to this day. Let's see. Did you ever see Last Exile? Yeah, I saw Last Exile. Oh, Cartoon Network funded Big O. That's why they had to complete it. I'm kind of glad that they did, because I remember, what was it? Blue Submarine #6, Pilot Candidate, which I felt was kind of stale, to be honest. And then you got your Toonami Tenchi Muyo. Tenchi Muyo, I can't harem animes. I just don't, I really can't with them. I can't with harem animes. I feel like Tenchi Muyo was like the first. I don't think it was the first, but rewatching it, I was like, man, Tenchi is just not that guy. The Tenchi Muyo movie, though, was good. All I needed to see was the movie because it had a beginning, middle, and end. That was it. I never finished Blue Submarine #6, but I love the music. Let's be real. Tenchi Muyo was everyone's guilty pleasure. You really were not watching for the plot. You're watching for the messed up relationships that each character had. I saved my allowance because I wanted to get anything anime related, anything that was like Sailor Moon, and I got a Pretty Sammy, which is Tenchi Muyo's basically Sailor Moon, which is Sasami. She's a girl with blue hair, and she's got a Cabot, Ryoki, da 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 da. She had a spin-off series called Magical Project S. It is, I love magical girls because, like, they're my superhero. That show was hilarious. Oh my god. It uses every Tenchi Muyo character and turns it into a wacky magical girl show. I don't know if I could recommend it to you guys. It's actually a very hard series to get now. I got the box set for $5. I went on eBay and Jesus, it was a lot. All right, let's go to the next list. Let's see. Other show. Oh yeah, Tenchi Muyo was a gateway to Oh My Goddess. I liked Oh My Goddess a lot. Love Hina. After watching Love Hina, really hated that show. Like, watching it. Okay, watching Love Hina now. Now that I know that, like, now that I'm not a teenager, watching it now, I'm like, man, why did Naru... First of all, Naru's stupid. I hated her. Like, there's better girls out there for this dude to like, and he okay, sorry. I'm getting into a nerd rant. I'm going to skip that. Duel, I don't remember Duel, but that was such a weird time in anime. We were getting into the, whoa, anime's starting to become really popular. Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z were the king and queens of that era. And then we had, like, the adult anime, like Cowboy Bebop. Ooh, Cowboy Bebop. Which felt very indie. And if it weren't, like, I was watching anime before I knew it was anime because of my brother. And he showed me, MTV had a special airing of Akira. I was 6 years old. Like, Imagine watching body dysmorphia at 6 years old. No. And then Sci-Fi, or was it the Sci-Fi Channel? Maybe it was the Sci-Fi Channel. I'll have to check. I just know the Sci-Fi Channel was very good at getting like amazing anime. Cowboy Bebop, y'all, you gotta give credit where credit is due. That show is fire. The music is fire. It is. I feel like that show really set off a wave for other American TV shows to set off in terms of plot and ability. Baba dabba dooba dooba doo. Ugh. I had dinner, but I'm hungry again. And I can't eat. It's 9 o'clock. I'm almost done with this drawing. And even though there's... Oh, God, no! I made a boo-boo! It's fine. So here's what we're going to do. There. I fixed it. I fix it. Trigun Spear got me into... Finished it recently, and man, it was interesting. Trigun Spear is the latest one where... I forgot his name. Vash. The newer Vash? Is that the new Vash design? People were very opposed to his new design. Somebody told me the ending. I never finished the original Trigun, so... Oopsies. Somebody spoiled it for me. Oh, before I forget, if you are new to the channel and you like to hear me rant, talk about animation, and want to learn some stuff, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to be coming out with regular videos eventually. I'm just working it into my schedule. I do a lot. But I'm taking it as, even though I'm saying and talking a lot and showing you guys some of my projects, I'm actually taking one step at a time. Oh, you know what? I need to recalibrate my pen. Yeah. Need to recalibrate. Recalibrate. One second. Once I finish this, I'm going to end the stream. So, let's see. Spear and Magical Element. I saw all of the original Trigun. Still need to see Spear Trigun. Okay. I've heard a lot of people, like, we're so filled with nostalgia berries, okay? We're so blind to new things and, like, so quick to just dismiss reboots and new versions or retellings or new story lines. Like, I find a lot of animated shows have great, not necessarily reboots, I want to say retellings. Like, I'm big into American animation right now, so yeah, I love my member berries. Yeah, like the 2017 DuckTales. Delicious. It was beautiful. David Tennant as Scrooge McDuck. Shut up. It was perfect. You can't tell me any different. She-Ra and the Princess of Power on Netflix. The most underrated, like, show. Everybody talks about Avatar: The Last Airbender, but you want to talk about a show about friendship is magic, yet I have a friend that needs to be redeemed. Like, it's good. It is a really good show. Jurassic Park on Netflix, the animated show. Oh my god. Oh yeah, David Tennant in the 2017 DuckTales is Scrooge McDuck. That was such a good retelling of DuckTales while staying in the canonical world. They even brought back Darkwing Duck, my guy. Darkwing Duck. Like, I loved Darkwing Duck as a Bob. I loved him. And this rendition of let me turn this off. This rendition of DuckTales was really good. It was really, really good. You can watch it on Disney Plus. And the first episode, by the way, is free on YouTube, the pilot. So, highly recommend. There are a lot. Okay, to me, American animation from 2010 to 2020 was fantastic. Because a lot of the animators talked about taking inspiration from anime. Every anime that you guys listed, like, oh, I didn't even mention Utena. Utena was really good, but we never got that. A lot of shoujo or girl anime was never really promoted or shown unless you bought the VHS and whatnot, because a lot of the marketers tried to market anime for boys, even though anime's for everyone. This was like back in the day. I still find that still kind of true. I mean, sometimes people don't like to hear that, but it's just a fact. Like, what girl anime have you watched that had adventure and action in it that was not Sailor Moon? Because I could name like 20 of them. I hunted those down because they were very rare. Like Bubblegum Crisis. Holy cow. Bubblegum Crisis you can also watch for free on either YouTube or Retro Crush. Retro Crush dumps a lot of old anime and you can watch for free. There's Vampire Miyu. This girl's a vampire who just doesn't save anybody. She's solving mysteries, but if you don't listen to her and you get yourself killed, she's like, that's your fault. She was Thug Life. Corrector Yui, which was like Card Captor Sakura. I could keep going. I'm just ranting now. But a lot of the boy shows, I'm saying boy shows in a very dry way because I don't mean boy show. Hi, Glitter. I'm still up. I should go to bed soon. I'm just fixing this. But yeah, I think for what it's worth, indie animation is good. I think a lot of American animation is also very, very good because it takes a lot of elements from anime. But a lot of executives are like killing good stories and good animation. Like, I heard the creator of Final Space is still fighting to finish. I don't think he finished his show. Disney's Gargoyles. That's not anime, but the creator of Disney's Gargoyles, they won't let him finish that show. It just ended. And I'm like, there should be a law. It should be a law. You need to finish the show. You can't cancel it. Make it a tax write-off. Finish the show. It's cheese. F5. There we go. All right, let's play this back real quick. Oh, God. Thank God it looks clean. There he goes. There he goes. Okay. Ugh. Yeah. Finish shows, execs. You're right, Mario. You're right. All right, I finished 2 frames out of this animation. Oh my god, yes. Okay, tax write-offs equals dead show. That's what happens to Megas XLR and Symbiotic Titan. Both of those shows were good. Both those shows were good. And I also hear, like, if certain demographics watch a show that they're not aiming for, they'll just cancel it. Like, I loved the Looney Tunes show. I really loved the Looney Tunes show. It was just Seinfeld with Looney Tunes. Caught me off guard. But, alright, folks. Thanks for nerding out with me. I'm very tired. I will have more direction and plan coming up. Unless you want me to stay up and play a game with you guys. I don't think I can make it. But, I'm gonna continue to stream 3 days a week. I'm gonna have more of a set schedule. I didn't realize that I could pre-schedule my streams. I'm working on it. I'm doing a lot of this by myself. I'm also getting help from friends. And thanks for watching. Have a wonderful night. And y'all take care. Bye, everyone.